Hello everybody, Quailafay here, and I thought that I had enough profiles and I decided to get one more because this is the first episode of the Chaos Club. What does that mean? That means that earlier today I finally got, as of recording, I finally got my steering wheel, my Logitech G923. Um, we're gonna just learn how to use that today. We're gonna do Peterbilt because, well, I'm gonna get a cheap start. Yeah, uh, I'm gonna get a starter truck, but I don't want to do. I don't want to do Peterbilt. Yeah, I'm gonna do Peterbilt again. I'm gonna do. Both of these unlock the same dealership, so I'll go with this. Company logo. We'll do that. All right. For mods, we're not gonna have any mods, but let me look here. We're not gonna use any of these. This is gonna be no mods profile. The differences are going to be that, yes, I'd love to exit the mod manager. Sorry, the differences are that in this profile I'm going to use one truck for the entire game, and I'm going to use a steering. I'm going to use this profile to learn how to use a steering wheel. Real automatic. I have an H shifter, but I don't have the high low or the switcher. This is just a regular generic 6 speed. So so we'll do, yep, that. Maybe I'd like to unplug this controller actually. So let's actually go back and go back to here. There we go. Steering wheel. Real automatic. Fine with me. Brake. Gas. Great. Interesting how... Oh yeah, that's not fun. Okay. There we go, that's better. Alright, clutch. We don't need the clutch, but... There we go. Yep. Alright, gas. Brake. Clutch. Not gonna use the clutch though. That, and then... Look up and down will be... Okay. Look left and right. Honestly, let's do this. Is gonna be psychotic of me, and not only is it psychotic, it's not gonna work. Interesting. Oh no, this is a problem. How do I undo this? I don't like that. This will just be... Interesting. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, let's plug in the controller. This is gonna be psychotic. You might just have to go back again. We just have to set this back up. Hold on. We'll have to go back. Unplug the controller again. I am struggling here. Hold on. As a computer person, I really should be better at these. Real automatic. So let's just not set that up. Alright. Yep, the wheel axis. Perfect. Alright, this should be the brake. This is the clutch. Invert that son of a gun, so clutch, gas, brake, brake actually, there we go. Don't touch either of those. Let's go to the next. Oh, by the way, I'm recording and both audio is cool. Shift up and down. Actually, hold on, let's do it this way. This is going to be weird. I don't like that. What we're going to do, drive. And then reverse. Perfect. Finish the wizard. Okay. It's 9:42 at night. Wow, okay. Where did the time go? Earlier today I was just struggling and I was just like not being able to lock in doing a homework assignment. Then I go to my thing. Then I come back and it's almost 10 o'clock at night. Alright. What city do I want to start in today? I think we should start in California. Let's do what we... Actually, no, we shouldn't. Yeah, we should, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to do that today. Yes, I am. Actually, you know what? I normally don't start up here, but I'm gonna go... I like Oregon. No. Let's be responsible. Let's just be unrealistic. It's an unrealistic profile anyway. Let's go to Los Angeles, California. I would love to walk through the tutorial. I know there's a Peterbilt dealership here too, so. This is what I've always done. Welcome to American Truck Simulator. At last you have the chance to experience your dream job, driving a truck. Your own transportation company is now open for business, but sadly you lack the money to buy a truck. For now you'll have to work for other companies as a driver for hire. Your task is to safely deliver a load of ventilation shaft to Darwin Dock in Los Angeles. Your employer has provided you with a vehicle and will cover all expenses. Don't let anyone down and arrive on time. Don't know why I'm holding the controller. E to start engine. Oh, the force feedback. Oh, this is weird. Okay, that's weird. That is weird. I don't like. Alright, yeah, drive. Lights too. Let's get the lights on. And we drive forward. And we stop. This is not steering all the way. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, it's just gonna look weird. Alright, cameras, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 is the next camera. Enter. That's fine. We're just gonna pretend nothing disconnected and reconnected. Button 11 or pause. I don't know what button 11 is. Oh no. Well, I do know. I can do this. Get rid of those. Or pause. I see. Or what's button 11? Emergency brake. No, hold on. That's not. That's weird. Let's just do that. That's my directions. I'm okay with that. That's that. Okay. Okay. L3 is 11. Okay. You have a sat nav called Route Advisor, available at all times. Route Advisor displays your current status and helps you with information about your current job and points you where to go. With the paragraph before that, it says when the game is paused, you can control Route Advisor with the mouse. Yada 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 la 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 la. And then F6, that menu. F7, that menu. F8. Oh, we don't do F8. If you get stuck on the road, you can also call for help. Oh! All set, ready to go. And I could use the mouse to just do that. I have the GPS on there, so let's just... move the AirPods. Alright, we're in drive. Let's get the show on the road, shall we? Oh, we accelerated quick. We don't stop well because these brakes are weird on this. I gotta have my foot at a different angle for the pause. How pause? Escape. And I'm still rolling forward. Vehicle diagnostics. 220 gallon tank. Good enough horsepower. Okay, we'll just have to like do the mouse. Okay. Mouse is too far away. I gotta optimize my setup for what I have here. Also, I'm gonna have to get used to like playing like this. We have to figure out how to center the camera too. Just have to live with how it is. It's gonna be dangerous. Alright. Fortunately, the brake pedal is just realistic, but it's not quite. We're gonna escape. We're gonna hold on. We need to go into Logitech G Hub. We need to just increase the sensitivity of the brakes. Excuse me. Sorry. Interesting. So what do you mean then by interesting? Oh, what do you mean? That's weird. You guys shouldn't see what I'm seeing. It's just having a... Okay. Let's just go back into the game. Let's see how it drives here. Sensitivity is at 100%. Should it be doing that? No, maybe not. That's fine. Oh, the game does. The controllers do that too, where it shifts back to neutral with pause. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to change the settings with the gear shift because I do not like it shifting at 1500 RPM. I probably should just shift manually, but let's see how the brakes are now. I'm okay with that. Stronger. And we gotta go. Oh! Okay, I liked what I've done with the brakes. I'm gonna have to get used to it though, but I can live with that. That's weird. Button zero! Oh, I can do enter. Security check in progress. Security check passed. I may proceed. And then we look to the right, and we go to the right. I'm so wrecking a truck with this using the steering wheel. The chances are so much higher. Oh no! I have to park like this? Oh no! I've never parked at the steering wheel before. Alright. I'm gonna embarrass myself today. Let's do this! What's the camera? Oh, that's right, I can just do 9 to change camera. I'm just gonna reach to my keyboard for now. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, this will be fine. My lights! That's not my lights. There we go. This is way less intimidating. Oh, actually, you know what? I kind of like... Hey, I kind of like steering at the steering wheel. That's right, because the steering wheel is like... The steering is... I was gonna say... Yeah, the steering... Yeah, I can still say it. The steering wheel is a lot... The steering is much quicker. It is much quicker with the using this instead of the controller. Because the controller, you go to steering, it says da 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 da, and you're still waiting for it to turn to the other direction. But here, you can just whip it whichever way you want, and you don't have to be patient. It's going to be a lot more accidents that way, but honestly, I'd rather have this. I already found out what button it is to unload stuff. Oh, the D-pad's T-hat! Top, I see. That's why it says that. 1 mile drive, 354 miles. I wish! Alright. So I have my own property. Yes, as I said, I have my own property. But no truck. I didn't care to read any of that. Pick my next job. We have time. I'm just gonna keep it a long recording. Alright. Look at that. $20 a mile, I wish. Clothes. From Los Angeles to Yuma, Arizona. Although we have a lot of other good rates here too. We can do it. Oh no, we should practice with the big truck a little bit before we go to a tiny truck. We gotta get as much money as possible. But before we do that, let's go back really quick. Oh yeah, we can't take out a loan yet. Okay, we need to get this job done. Let's get this quick job done. Alright. Now, I'm gonna be an idiot again. I forget what button it was to start it. That's lights. Oh, so L3 is pause. Oh, that's interesting. That's cute. Oh, that button switches out that. Oh, so I have my wipers on all the way then. That's gonna be annoying. That's the zoom in button. We'll just start it like that. There's some weird sensitivity issues. Alright, some holding issues too. Okay, well. 199,000, almost 200,000 miles on this truck. Let's get this done. Alright. Yep, here we go. We have enough gas, we have enough sleep. Better have enough sleep. Oh, actually, we gotta pause really quick. We gotta change all these options. So, this is gonna be a long video because of that. Look at that, 160 Hz, 4K display, that VSync. We have it limited to 120 Hz because we're like that. All the highest graphics, I believe. Audio is gonna be fine. Gameplay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to change settings to realistic. Um, yeah. Or select that. Time zones. Fall info in the time zones. I'll change these at the end of this video. Well, actually, after I record this. Adaptive, I want it to be high power mode. Smart sequential shifting. It's fine. We're not gonna use it actually. This we have to change, but first, that air brake simulation, realistic, uneven surfaces, no truck speed limiter, no tolerance, no lane assistance, no adaptive cruise, blind spot is fine, rain sensor's fine, that's fine. That's fine, actually. Yeah, that's good. Oh, no, it's not. I'll just keep my headlights on the way I do. And you have traction controls, that kind of stuff. Actually, you know what? We should probably... nah. I was gonna say we should have some, things to protect us. Should we? Might as well. Oh, only on trucks to have it, right? Actually, no. It's gonna be a full thing. Actually, no. Yeah, let's get a physics video here really quick, too. This is gonna be a long video because I'm just gonna be sitting. Shout out to Mike Pet Gaming. And his realistic how he. I'm gonna set up the way he does. I am cheating off of you, Mike Pet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Actually, no. We're gonna do a different video. For settings I need to change. Let's see. Yep. Check stability, 25%. Alright, that's what we're gonna change. If anyone has any recommendations, please let me know, but 25%. Braking intensity to 50 to 60%. I'll do 60% because I'm gonna wreck. And my plan is that I don't want to repair this. I don't want to fix my truck. Yep, have that on. And have the fuel on. Actually, no. Are we gonna keep these? Because I really just want to see. Ah, here we go. Thank you, Mike Pet. We're just gonna copy this. Thank you, Mike Pet. I appreciate you. So, alright. Because he actually he's driven trucks in real life. So, he just plays the game so much. And honestly, he's the reason I've started playing this game. Well, not playing this game. He's the reason I started playing this the game in a more realistic fashion. Suspension stuff says 15. Ooh. Then 85. Air brake 60%. Uneven surfaces 70%. Controller stability 40%. Well, I don't want to do that. Alright, you know what? I don't need. I think I'm okay with the rest of what's happening. Um, any shorts though? Or I think this is good. I think this is good for what we have. Let's go back and let's play. How long have we been recording? Half an hour already? Oh my goodness. So we did technically a couple jobs. Oh, okay, well. It's gonna take me a couple weeks, a few days to learn the controls, because I'm like that. Oh. Please. Alright, definitely I do like these settings that I have, that I just copied, that I just cheated off of. We're going to miss that light. Need to make sure you don't. I'm only cutting the curve a little bit. Just looking in the mirror there. Actually, while we're here, hold on. We gotta adjust the mirrors, because actually that mirror is okay. The convex, that was not. I just push the convex out as much as possible. That's okay again. Convex is not. Oh! That's fine. Oh, the mouse had to panic. Had stop. So I should probably pull up to the line a little bit. Probably take Driving Academy again. Green light? That other light turned red. Green light? Oh, do they have the arrow? I would love a green light. If you loved me, I would love a green light. Yeah, I should probably remap the controllers. Well, I should definitely remap some buttons. Because I don't like how some of it's set up. Alright, come on, truck, go. Maybe I do kind of want an international as the truck, but I've already chosen Peterbilt, and honestly, I'm so used to Peterbilt, so. Well, luckily I know in California, you can have a right on red. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say again, when we get the truck, we're not gonna make any repairs to the truck we have, because I want to see what and without trying to. That means I need to try to not crash, and I want to see what's like, how the truck wears out, without maintaining it. This is a regular profile. Otherwise, this is not realistic at all, except for the physics and just like handling. This is me learning how to drive. So this is not going to be a long-lived profile, I don't think. I am aware of my speed. Oh, I need to do that. Let's go back over here. This is weird. Cruise control, I could just have it see on the keyboard. So you're having the keyboard right in front of me, and now it's not. Right lane ends. Yeah, we're gonna wreck. We're gonna wreck. I just know we are. That's what this profile's for. My goal is to make it 10,000. If I can make it 10,000 miles without crashing in this profile, then I'll switch to. I'll start playing the other profiles again. So I have to have the next truck for 10,000 miles consecutively, or I gotta record the numbers of when I crash. Ooh, you can feel the bumps. Okay, gotta get in the next lane. Yeah, that's weird. Coming over. I am excited for if I can ever afford the Moza wheel. I definitely did not drive efficiently at all when I first started falling off because, well, IPG's going average. I mean, the average IPG is 5.5. Not good. Right lane ends? What do you mean? Why did the GPS tell me to come back here? So with the table I had, the steering wheel felt too high. Now it feels. Before that table I tried using before recording, it felt like the steering wheel was too low. Now it feels slightly high. Maybe if I just sit up, it'll be okay. I just feel like I should not be out behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler right now. That is what I'm feeling right now. Like I'm like drifting out of my lane a bit too. But with these settings, if I can make it without crashing for 10,000 miles. I'll be happy. We'll see what how the truck does its permanent wear with that too. Just out of curiosity. These games sound so much better with the real headset. And this headset isn't even real, and it's a couple of years old. Wow, that is unstable because I can like start steering the wheel a bit like that. Oh wow, I can. This truck will flip if I'm not careful. Good thing it's not mine. And if I crash it, I'll never afford anything again, ever. I should probably hold on to the steering wheel. We have to get over. Right, I'd like to get over, please. Please. I can't follow you. I can. Please? Please? The game just really wants me to get over. I'm gonna cut off the next guy. One more time. Alright. Cool. Well, I can't go down that road to the right, can I? So you just put me over here just because. Alright. It is 45 miles an hour and I have realistic settings. I know this truck will want to flip, so I'm just gonna be careful. I fell to below 40 though, unintentionally. I also said, yeah, that was unintentional. As I was saying that I should go 45, I unintentionally dropped to below 40. I'm not a good driver with this setup. Gotta learn. Steering just feels weird, but I like it. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Okay, you want me to the right? Yes, you do. Who's to the right of me? That guy. I almost said no one, and then there's a car. Oh, it's a Dodge. And I need to, you know what? The police will be okay if I stay in this lane. No, they won't! They won't! The car slowed down! You jerk! They slowed down though. You saw them slow down. They just slowed down, they brake checked me. Well, we can't make any repairs. This is not my truck. It's okay. We'll take the penalty. How much money did you just lose? We lost a lot of money from that. But you saw, they brake checked us. They brake checked our butts. Alright, well now. You saw that. They brake I could have just steered to the left, but I didn't. But they brake checked us. I mean, because of the way the profile is, it doesn't really matter, but it's a good thing we're not using the other profiles to learn. I knew I'd get in an accident, so it's okay. The 10,000 miles hasn't really started yet. Hey, it's the cop hey, it's the car that brake checked us back there. You're my enemy now. It's my fault for driving too closely, and I chose to not get out of the lane. But he brake checked us. You're our enemy. See that guy right there? That Charger? It's because they talked. Oh, I can't swear. It's because they talked bad about his Dodge Charger. His junk Chrysler product. Well, it was like Daimler or whatever. I think that was before. I think I'm pretty sure it was made before FCA. Oh, there's a car to my right. They're not gonna let me get in. Is that? It's lane ending. It's lane ending. Why does this game just keep wanting me to do whatever to like get me in trouble? Slow trucks, but I'm going 55. We're almost done. I should probably check on my wiring, because I want to rewire everything. It should be safe about my braking distance. As I floor it. I know what happens. And with this brake pedal, you gotta stand on it. Back sensitivity. This is like I bought this used. I could tell because I feel like I looked researched the steering wheel and all. You get to like modify the. It's a good tip to like modify the brake pedal by putting like a dry eraser in it to make it feel realistic and stiff. I could just be talking complete out my bum right now, but this truck just feels so unstable with because I am not in a truck steering wheel, so that makes it more difficult and more dangerous. And it's a small steering wheel, so it's so much quicker to steer. Just rocking my butt, just like that's fast. That's too much. I'm going too fast too. Can't wait to take out a $150,000 loan on the next truck for something we can't afford. Actually, no, the loans are different from this in the real economy profile. Watch downhill ahead. Truck speed limit 35. Let's brake. Are we almost there? 83 miles. And hopefully, I don't care too much about the money as long as you just get approved for a loan in a new truck. Fun. Yeah, look at that. Look at the hood there, just moving, wobbling. That was doing that before the crash, before we just destroyed that Dodge Charger that decided to keep driving too. $10.18, wow. We should not be tailgating like this, just with how useless the brakes are. Dang, we really wrecked a truck that's not ours. What was the damage? I was only like 1% damage. Hold on, let's escape here. But like, we lost all the money we made from the previous job. That's not bad, but I mean, $800? Ow. Also, used truck dealership is open. Cool. No bank loans yet. Hey, we're still in gear. And the truck speed limit of 35 is coming to an end. This is why it should be limited to the horsepower. Alright, I guess you know what we should do is I'll spend 10,000 miles with the low power truck, and then I'll actually no, I think when I have control of that, of a low horsepower truck, and good control and I learn, then I'll definitely be able to move to the higher power trucks. Fade away, get into. Sorry, I'm singing. I have a song stuck in my mind. Now cruising along. Sometimes it almost feels like I'm actually driving, and sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't. But moments like this, I'm just looking at the road ahead. I'm just chilling. I'm gonna get more speeding fines doing that. Gotta watch my speed. Much easier to this truck than the truck I'm gonna buy. I mean, this truck, but in this profile, we're gonna get in some accidents. I'm gonna total out the truck. They have to buy a new one. I should have looked over to see if I cut a new one off. Alright, well. Why am I going down to 50? What's wrong with me? What does this button do again? What does this button do? Okay. Which button's the one that helps me? Well, good to know. Okay, the X centers me out. Okay, I'm just gonna have my finger on there. My thumb on there. My speed. Can't maintain my speed. I'm a bad driver. That's the problem with video games, there's no sense of speed. That's what I like in the last video I'm gonna put. There's gonna be a BMG drive. A BMG drive video should have come out for Monday morning. This should come out for Tuesday morning, and you could just I'm just going as fast as possible because I don't really realize how fast I'm going. Because like it's a game, you're not actually living it, so you don't have that sense of, oh, I'm going too fast. And that's why, like, oh, I've lost control. Oh dear, that went quickly. Alright, well, we are getting off. We have to. I have to remember this. My braking is different now. Yuma, Arizona discovered. Alright, we see where we're parking. We have to, like, not stand on the gas pedal, but... Alright, swinging around. Steering's definitely not going to be the most realistic anyway, because it's 900 degree. I think there's a few more degrees in real trucks. We're not going to pay their repair costs, not just because we can't afford them, but because we're just not. Okay, speed limit's going down to 30. We don't need cruise control in a small town. Can't see anything beyond that pillar. Don't pull out Prius. I just love to map these, those shifter paddles to be the directionals. I'm gonna do that after I'm done recording, and I'm just gonna fix the controls. Stand on the brakes. Oh my goodness, I gotta learn how to use the brakes. Actually, no, I was talking about my butt earlier with the brake pedal stuff, because I can still press the brake pedal down all the way. Right? Yeah, I can. Flooring it. Like those things that like make the driving experience different. Definitely taking that a little fast. Where am I going? Left, right here? Yes, must be. Yep, there's a flag. Alright, we're gonna have to back up weirdly. I can do that. That's the one thing I like about. That's the thing I like most about the steering wheel, apart from realism, is I feel like I definitely have a lot more. I feel like I do have more control. It's just I have too much control. That's the issue. All right, let's do this here. Yeah, a little forward actually. I intended to stop, but the brakes are just so bad. Okay, now I actually have a real shift lever. I can just steer so quickly, it's beautiful. It's so much better. Don't jackknife the truck. I have no idea where the trail is going back there. Okay. I just shifted a little. Alright, and then got the wheel. Oh, I so much prefer having the steering wheel when it comes to backing up the trailer. I thought I was gonna be afraid. I was afraid at first, but I'm like, but now I'm loving this. And the trailer has gone places it should not have. Okay. I should pull forward actually. Let's just back it up into the building first. Oh, we got close. Let's just straighten it out here. Alright. Brake, thank you. Floor it backwards. Yeah, we have too much power over the steering. I have too much control. Okay. This is, oh, yep. Well, it's like my attempts are quicker. It's just, like I'm saying, I gotta get used to my new power that I've wielded. Alright, here we go. But I do much prefer this. Despite how much I'm failing, I do much prefer the steering wheel. By a long shot. This is weird because I now have a realistic setup. Definitely didn't almost crash into the wall. This is taking too long, isn't it? You gotta pay attention to everywhere of my truck. I have too much power. I went from not enough to control to too much. Look at what we've done here. Look at what I've done. I can't blame you guys. Look at the tragedy. I'm almost perfectly to the left. This is horrible. The good way. Oh, I'm about to hit something. Okay, yep. Stop, please. But like, again, quick steering. Quick and proper steering. There we go. Look how, once we got it there, shift, and cool, yep. So the T is a hat switch. Alright. We've leveled up. We have $5,000 more, no penalty for destroying their truck. I'll have to go a long distance so we can do actual real deliveries. Alright, and yeah. No. Bank. I can borrow 130,000. We're gonna borrow 130,000. Look at the mistakes we're about to make. Then we go back and let's go to the Peterbilt dealership. I don't care, we'll go buy a new truck. Go to Bakersfield. Now we go to customize configuration of this bad boy. Yep, fine. I'm going to actually go with a shorter. So it's only $108,000 truck. Good engine. I mean, the engine's not powerful, but that's fine. That's fine. Actually, let's go no cheaper. Alright. Go 4-screen. We'll go... We'll go deep black with this truck. Head mirrors at all, question mark? I can't get head mirrors, okay. Confirm. And then I have 8,000 to myself. And we'll look at this, and then I'll change it. I'll force you guys to watch me change the controls. Then I gotta go to bed. I am now an owner-operator, one episode in. And then from here on out, every episode will just be a drive. Cool. Oh, I like how different the steering is when you don't have the truck on. Remind me again. Pressing all the buttons. Don't care. Oh well, we'll just start like this. Oh, fun. Shift. Let's just drive forward. Oh, what? Okay, it's just, the truck just hated me. Alright, are we gonna make it in here? Oh, yes we are. Do we need to? Nah. Pause. Now, I know this is a very long video, but I partially do apologize for that. Keys and buttons though. Let's see. Fine with me. Okay, I have to hold down that. What button would I rather have that be though? I'd rather have that be that. Alright, so that button does that. I'm not gonna remember any of this. Down. That's just gonna be a problem. Emergency brake. Okay with that. Wipers, yep. The hat switch down. So this paddle buttons. I remember what the problem is, hold on. Let's just actually I'll have to do this and then no assignment for that, cool. And then cool, that works. Light modes. There we go, okay. You'll just keep that there. I'll figure everything else out. Alright, so now alright, I guess that finally concludes today. And I should go to bed, but I've taken advantage of the bank already. So, alright, OBS, and I'll see you guys later, and wow, an hour, I'm sorry, okay. I'll see you guys later, bye.